Varesa's drip marketing has been revealed, and it's looking spicy. Now, there's been a lot of leaked footage about her gameplay and her kit, so we're not going to go over that. But we are going to talk about her article and some nice surprises for what her release might mean for the game. Okay, so this is from Genshin Impact Official, and this is her official art. Let's start with her design. This is pretty cool. I gotta say, this is different. Looks like she's wearing a sleeve that's detached from everything else. It's a sweaterless sleeve. It's cool. She obviously has a different character model than the rest of the women in the game, aka she's thick and she's eating something. What is that? A gyro? I don't know. It looks like a piece of pita bread with meat and lettuce in it. That's fun. But she's also a bull, which is cool. You can tell by the horns and the ears and this little tail. So design, I like it. It's cool. Okay, steadfast in defense, unshakable in offense. Sounds like a good old American football coach saying. My most unusual pupil, Varesa. Nobody pulls off laid back like she does. No matter where she goes, she acts like a little kid on a field trip. All she wants to do is try the local delicacies and find a cozy spot to camp and sleep. But should you ever face the Abyss's monsters alongside her, look out. Once she dons her mask, her rush tactics can be somewhat aggressive. Okay, this is a quote from Eon-san. So she's got a little bit of a peppery side, just like a bull. All right, her name is Varesa, title Strength in Serenity, stalwart warrior and orchard owner from the Collective of Plenty, electro vision holder, and her constellation is called Mascara Luctatori. Mascara Luctatori. That has to be Latin for something, right? Yep. Wrestling mask. When she dons her mask, it's a fighter mask. Interesting. Once she dons her mask, maybe when she does her skill or her burst, she puts on a mask like Shao. That's kind of cool. So she goes into fighting mode. Otherwise, she's in eating mode. All right, this is super long. I'm going to kind of read it to myself and then say something out loud if it's interesting. Okay, so first sentence is basically the Collective of Plenty, they're praised for their fitness and their fruits and vegetables. And considering Eon-san is the fitness instructor of the whole tribe, that tracks. And since she owns an orchard, I would assume she has something to do with why everyone likes the fruits. As a cheerful call, fresh produce from Varesa's rings out from the easternmost children of Echoes to the Flower Feather clan in the far north. Every tribesperson of every tribe can be sure that they shall enjoy healthy, all-natural, and delicious crops in the next few days to come. Okay, she has great crops. Okay, this is interesting. In the children's legends, a certain masked hero shall descend whenever evil beings and monsters run amok, wreathed in lightning. All right, they're hyping her up, and I like it. This is cool. Reminds me of like Lucha Libre. Charging at her foes with 3 times the ferocity of a Tatankasaurus, which I'll talk about soon. She delivers kicks as explosive as pyroclastic fallout. Cool? Sending all the bad guys flying. Okay, and she has a fun battle cry when she does her finishing move. I guess her ultimate. Oh, do people not know she's the masked hero? This says astute observers would discover that the areas where the masked hero meets out justice overlaps neatly with the Collective of Plenty's trade routes. And then someone asked her if she'd encountered such an individual, and she says, that sounds a lot like me though. That's weird. So either they don't know that it's her, or she doesn't know it's her. It sounds like she goes into like a blind rage, like a bull. At the unanimous nods of her team members, Varesa, who only just realized what they meant, suddenly felt shy. I'll try harder next time. Okay, so they were teasing her. They know. All right, so that's her. So she's an electro unit from the Collective of Plenty. She puts on a mask and she kicks ass, literally. That's cool. I like that. I'm excited to see the gameplay. Okay, so let's talk about this now. The tribes of Natlan. There are 6, and each have their own area of the map. We have seen the first 5, but we have not seen the Collective of Plenty. So I'm to assume that they're going to introduce this area of the map with her release. At least I hope. People are saying that she's going to be released with Eon-san, and if that's true, it would make sense to open the map up to the Collective of Plenty because they're both from there. So that's exciting. Also, we have a new Saurian that they mentioned before, the Tatankasaurus. Tatankasaurus. They don't show a picture here, but in one of the videos on Genshin's YouTube channel, someone took a screenshot of this. So this is gonna be the Tatankasaurus. Very cool. It's the biggest of the 6, that's for sure. I'm gonna assume these are the collective of plenty tribes people and they're playing with it to test their strength or whatever. Doesn't look angry. He's cheering him on, but it looks cool. Looks like a little pistachio. Looks kind of like a triceratops. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna like dash, break through stuff, and it's likely modeled after Varesa, or at least with Varesa in mind. Now, there was also a screenshot of the Saurians as a biscuit, where you could see a little one right here, a tiny little Tatankasaurus. So they're just as cute as the others, which means we're gonna feel bad killing them for their claws and materials. So that's exciting. New little territory, new Saurian. Now, what that also means, which I'm real excited for, is the Travelers finally gonna get their last constellation. After you beat the Tribes quest, you get the Blazing Flint Ore, which unlocks one of these constellations. Collective of Plenty is the last one. We have this, but that's only when you're versing the weekly boss. So we're finally gonna get the C6 for the Traveler, and I'm pumped for it because I tested the Traveler at C5, not good, but I'm curious to see what C6 is going to be. Usually that's the good one. All of the ones that you were given to fight the weekly boss are super good, and all of the ones you get as an actual constellation have been a bit underwhelming. So we'll see. So I guess we'll see what all this means. I mean, I'm excited for her. I'm gonna try to get her for sure. I'm curious to see what her story's like. From the description, it seems pretty interesting. And honestly, yeah, we have Chlorinde, but I think we do need an obviously good Electro DPS, and I think it's gonna be her, which I'm excited for. I still don't know what the masked thing is gonna be about. If she's a luchador, I'm with it, but we'll see. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think she's gonna be, and tell me if you're gonna get her, because I sure am. See you next time. Ciao.